Imagine you walk into a room full of strangers, and by the time you leave, half of them want to be your friend and the other half want to hire you. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, Dale Carnegie basically handed us the blueprint for that kind of magic, in a book that was written almost 90 years ago. And guess what? It's still just as relevant today, maybe even more so. So let's talk about the book that people won't shut up about for a reason. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Okay, first off, no, this book is not about manipulating people or becoming some fake, smiley robot who agrees with everyone. It's actually about being genuinely good with people, like the kind of person who makes others feel seen, heard, and honestly, liked. And it turns out, that's pretty rare. So, let's jump into the lessons. And don't worry, I'll keep this fun and not like some dusty old book report. Cool. Lesson 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Oof, tough one, right? Because let's be real, complaining is kind of a hobby. The weather, slow Wi-Fi, people who chew too loud. But Carnegie says, when we criticize someone, we're not helping them change. We're just bruising their ego, and then their walls go up fast. Think about it. When's the last time someone scolded you and you were like, wow, thank you so much for that humiliation. I'm totally going to do better now. Exactly. Instead of tearing people down, try curiosity. Like, hey, I noticed something, can we talk about it? That tiny shift makes a huge difference. Trust me, it's Jedi-level people skills. Alright, lesson 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. Now, honest and sincere are doing a lot of heavy lifting here. We're not talking about fake compliments like, wow, you're so brave for wearing that shirt. No, we're talking about noticing the good stuff and actually saying it out loud. Most people are starving for appreciation. We all want to feel like we matter, like our efforts mean something. A simple, hey, you did an awesome job on that presentation, can light someone up for days. No exaggeration. I once thanked a barista for how fast and smooth she handled a super busy line, and she looked at me like I gave her $100 tip. People remember how you make them feel. An appreciation. That stuff's free. Okay, lesson 3. Arouse in the other person an ego want. Fancy way of saying talk about what they want, not what you want. Imagine you're trying to get your roommate to take out the trash. You could say, Oog, can you take out the trash for once? Or you could say, hey, if the trash wasn't overflowing, our place would smell way better. Think you could help with that? Same goal. One invites a fight, the other invites action. Carnegie says, if you want to persuade someone, show them how it benefits them. Not you, them. People don't care about your reasons unless they line up with their interests. Selfish, maybe, but also human. Next up, become genuinely interested in other people. You know those people who ask you how your day is and actually care about the answer? Yeah, be like them. Ask questions. Listen, remember little things. People will love you for it, not because you're flashy, but because you're interested, not just interesting. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room. You just need to care, really. That's it. And listen, if someone's talking about their dog, ask the dog's name. Ask how old it is. Boom, you've just made a connection stronger than Wi-Fi. Now, here's a classic, smile. Seriously, Carnegie dedicated a whole section to this, and I get it. A smile says, hey, I'm not a threat, I like you. You're safe here. It's like a universal handshake, but with your face. It doesn't mean you walk around grinning like a clown, but a warm, relaxed smile. That's charisma in a nutshell. It costs nothing, gives everything. Alright, another banger. Remember that a person's name is, to that person, the sweetest sound in any language. Try this. Next time you meet someone, use their name once or twice in conversation. Nice to meet you, Lisa. Hey Lisa, that's a cool idea. Boom, feels personal, right? Our names are tied to our identity. When someone uses yours, it feels like they see you, not just a body standing there. So remember names. Write them down if you have to. You'll stand out big time. Let's keep going. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Have you ever left a conversation where you barely said a word and the other person goes, wow, you're such a great conversationalist? That's the power of listening. People love talking about themselves, not because they're narcissists, but because it feels good to be heard. So give them that gift. Nod, ask questions, say things like, tell me more about that. That's gold. Here's a spicy one. Show respect for the other person's opinions. Never say, "You're wrong." Oof. Even when someone is wrong, pointing it out directly makes people dig their heels in. Ever argued with someone online? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Instead, Carnegie suggests saying stuff like, I see it a little differently. Well, that's interesting. What makes you feel that way? You're not shutting them down. You're inviting a real conversation. Grown-up stuff. Powerful stuff. And finally this, one essence gem. Let the other person feel the idea is theirs. Want someone to go along with your plan? Make it feel like it was their idea. It's not manipulation, it's collaboration. Ask questions that lead them to the conclusion. What do you think would happen if we tried this? People support what they help create. Give them a role in the process, and you'll both win. Alright, so what's the big takeaway here? This book isn't about being fake. It's not about becoming a people pleaser or always saying yes. It's about understanding human nature, how we tick, what we need, and how much we crave connection, validation, and kindness. Carnegie just put it all into words we can use today, tomorrow, at work, with friends, even with total strangers. If you want to be unforgettable, influential, and genuinely liked, the trick is actually super simple. Make people feel important, because they are. And when you do that, you win friends, you influence people, and honestly, you just become a better human. Now go smile at someone, just not in a creepy way.